Hello and welcome to the second episode of The Real Horror, the show where we look at the uncanny parallels between horror games and real life. Today, Slender. I'm screwed. Although Amnesia: The Dark Descent popularized indie horror games, Slender is what started the trend. Afterwards, an onslaught of indie horror games based on its unique and terrifying gameplay. However, there was one thing that set it apart from other indie horror games at the time: the enemy. No more roaming or scripted baddies. Now, just one following, teleporting antagonist. However, this wasn't the start of the SlenderMan, Marble Hornets, and of course the original Something Awful forum post. But SlenderMan is just a new name for an age-old being. Some people call it the Clutch Bone, the Boogeyman, the Leshy, or just my child's kidnapper. You see, slender, oversized, pale creatures are nothing new. Take the Clutch Bone, for example. A giant creature made entirely out of bone with a lantern for a head. It's known for stalking in the woods, kidnapping adolescents, and taking them back to his lair. The Leshy is a Slavic masculine humanoid legend who roams in the forest. He kidnaps children and can change his size at will. The children he kidnaps, he shares with a Slavic demon, Chor. Who's the one that took a Slavic language? This guy. I know how things are pronounced. They're pronounced kind of stupid. And we've all heard the stories of the Boogeyman. Although descriptions vary, we all know he hides in the closet, outside the window, or under your bed, and kidnaps bad children. But these are all just legends. Nothing real happened here. Well, you may not be so sure once I mention the Sodder children. Late on Christmas Eve, 1945, in West Virginia, a house fire destroyed the home of the Sodder family. Although the fire department declared 5 of the 9 children dead, no bodies or bones were ever found. The Sodder family insists that the children were not killed in the fire, but they were abducted. Other suspicious circumstances surround the fire, like the fact that they couldn't call the fire department right away because the phone lines were cut. Another interesting thing was that George Sodder, the father, was unable to start his car and drive to the rescue. But who would be able to go into a burning house and kidnap 5 children without leaving any evidence behind? With the fire and smoke, it'd be nearly impossible, unless it wasn't human. And of course, we can't talk about SlenderMan without talking about the tragic stabbing in Waukesha, where 2 girls stabbed their friend 19 times, luckily not fatally, because they were hoping they'd become the proxies of SlenderMan. Now it would be completely insensitive of me to exploit this, to say that, oh, SlenderMan is real, because obviously he's not. All my condolences go out to her and her family. However, it does say something about the child's mind. Now, I'm not saying that the internet changed these innocent child's minds into murderers, but any piece of media can change the way a small child thinks. If you become truly obsessed with the SlenderMan, who says you can't truly believe he exists? I remember when I was young, and a friend of mine convinced me that fairies and goblins existed. And I kept thinking I saw them out of the corner of my eye, some leaves moving, or a fairy moving just out of sight. The same could happen with Slender. If you're so convinced that he exists, who's to say you couldn't start seeing him? He is supposed to appear just out of the corner of your eye and disappear just as you fully see him. He's the perfect imaginary monster. And anyway, he's supposed to be a creature from another dimension, right? I suppose he is. He's from your mind. And now for a new segment of the show, What Would That Be Like? Which pits me in the real-life equivalents of these terrifying games. Let's see how I react. Stuck somewhere with the SlenderMan, and the only way to get out is to collect 8 pages. God, okay, that's the Slendery Man. Alright, here I am. In the backyard, I'm gonna find 8 pages. There's been lightning going on recently, so who knows? Page 1. God, okay, that's the Slendery Man. It took me a second to register what it was. Okay. No escape. There better be an escape. I'll be very upset if there isn't. I thought I just saw the light change over there. Let's hope I was wrong. The Slender dude is gone. I see. That's good. No, that's fine. I gotta hold my notes. I just heard something. 3 pages. Doing pretty well, if I do say so myself. Alright, that's good. No, it's fine. God. I don't know if you guys could see him, but he was there. Okay. Wait, I found one. Whew. This is a lot more terrifying than you think. You know, you're like, oh, it's not a real person. There's one. I got it. I don't know how many I have. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. No, 3 more. I was thinking 7. It's not Slender the 7 pages, is it? No. Okay. He's really wanting me to go in there, isn't he? Okay. Wait, here's another one. Do not count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just didn't end up picking it up. Okay. Here's a page, though. Okay. Okay. How am I gonna get around now? Gotta collect all 8 pages. Fast. Someone around here. There's gotta be one back here. This has gotta be the last one. I'm screwed. In summary, Slender-man is just a new name for an age-old creature. However, this version of him is perfect for inciting paranoia in those who are already interested in him. He's the perfect boogeyman. So tell me what you guys think. Was there anything Slender related I left out? What game do you guys want to see me do next? As always, tell me in the comments, and I'll see you next time.